Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a food truck in Minecraft for all of your city building needs. Fun fact, I am hidden somewhere in the intro of this video. Let me know down there in the comment section if, where, when, how, and why you found me. If you would like some ideas for where to build this food truck, I originally made this to pair with my factory/warehouse builds. It would also work well down on the beachfront. However, it would also look nice next to a public park, at this music festival, or even on the motorway. I'll leave links for all of those builds down below in the description, just in case you'd like them.
This is the amount of space required to make the build, including a handy grid, which you may choose to copy, that will show you the starting position. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin the build by placing a black concrete on the ground. Place 2 smooth stone slabs to the right of it, 1, 2, and 4 smooth stone slabs to the left of it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a black concrete and then 2 more slabs, 1, 2. Then place 2 entire rows of smooth stone slabs extending in front of that row. We now want to place black concretes in the same position as we have on the opposite side, and then we want to place smooth stone slabs either side and in between the concrete. We then want to place an oak door here, so whichever side is the back of your vehicle. This is the back of mine, but it could also be the opposite side as the truck is symmetrical. Well, once you have placed the door, we will then place a layer of orange concrete all the way along the outside of the base of the truck, just like this. We will then place an orange concrete here, glass here, concrete here. We will then place a smooth quartz stair here, and then 2 smooth quartz block here. We will then come to the opposite side and place a glass block here, 2 orange concrete here, smooth quartz stair here, 2 smooth quartz block. We then want to place smooth quartz slabs on top of the smooth quartz and extend onto the opposite side, just like this. We will then move to the front of the vehicle and extend these glass blocks along. The same with the smooth quartz stair and the same with the smooth quartz slab as well. And then along this side, we will place an orange concrete here, followed by a glass block here, orange concrete, 2 glass, then 2 orange concrete, glass, orange concrete, and then we'll just add an orange concrete here to connect to the door and extend these smooth quartz stairs across, and we'll do the same with the smooth quartz slabs, just extend them across. We can then place an entire row of smooth quartz block just on top of the orange and the glass. And then we can place a layer of smooth quartz slabs, just filling in the entire top of the truck like this. I did make a slight error here in the fact that we have to remove these 4 smooth quartz slabs that are above the serving window, so that we can instead place white concrete with another layer of white concrete on top. That is where the sign for the truck is going to go. But you could also make the sign out of smooth quartz as well if you don't want the contrast. We also want to place a layer of smooth quartz slabs along the base of the window here, and oak trapdoors either side of the window, just like this. Then we are going to place, leaving a gap of 2 from the wheels, 1, 2, a spruce fence, 1, 2 spruce fence just on both sides. We will then extend these up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and where necessary, we will place string in between the fence and the truck. You will not need to do this. String is always so tricky to place. I'm struggling with it a little bit. Here we go. We will not need to do this where we have the trapdoors, as they will support what we're about to place. So on top of the fence slash string, we will place orange carpet, followed by white carpet in alternating rows, just extending from one side to the other. I hope that you guys had less trouble with the string and carpet than I did, but regardless, this is the result of this. We can then place stone buttons on the sides of our wheels, just like so. On this side of the truck, we can place an acacia button just on the front and back corners, and oak signs in between to add some cool paneling to the vehicle. And then moving around to the opposite side here, we want to do the same thing, but we don't have to add quite as much of it as we have the shelf here. We can then add levers or levers next to the front window here, with ladders here, spruce signs underneath. I think that we'll just have a license plate that says food truck, and then we can have glow item frames either side, and I'm just going to stick some yellow stained glass pane in there. Then moving all the way to the back of the truck, we will add item frames here, but this time with red stained glass pane instead. Next, we have to make a standing sign right here by placing a 2x2 square of black concrete, which we then want to add spruce trap doors along the left, top and right side of. We are then just going to add item frames here with a brewing stand in one and a cake in the other, but you can change those to whatever. Then we are just going to add some signs, and you can add whatever you want to these, so like cake and coffee, coffee and cake, or whatever you want to sell at your food truck. In addition to this, we are just going to add some stuff here, so we'll add, it's hard because of all of the string, so it's easier from the inside. We'll add a brewing stand, flower pot, and then an item frame here and a cake here, and that is looking very nice. Next, we have to make the sign by throwing down loom, open it up, white banner in there with some black dye. We're just going to spell out the word food. So this is the Pale Dexter pattern, Chief, and Fess. That makes the letter F. The letter O is the Pale Dexter, Pale Sinister, Chief, and then base pattern. Then we would need another O, but we'll reuse that one. So instead D is the Pale Sinister pattern, white dye in there and apply the lozenge pattern, put the black dye back in, Pale Dexter, Chief, base, and then we have the word FOD, but we can place F-O-O-D right here, and there we have our food truck. Now that we have made the entire outside of the food truck, it's now time for us to head inside and work on the interior. First of all, the layout. We will place a spruce plank here with 2 block of iron to the right, spruce plank here, furnace here, cauldron here, spruce plank here, then an oak stair here, oak trapdoor here, lever here. We will place a brown shulker box here, and then this is actually kind of tricky. I think that it's best that we just remove these blocks. We want to place 2 backwards lecterns here, and then let's just repair what we've destroyed. And if we take a little look here, perfect. We will then place another brown shulker box here, cake here, lantern here, stone buttons here, and then item frames here, glow item frames underneath the extractor, detector rail here, and then item frame here, some brown candles here, and then we can just occupy the item frames with different items. I always like the trident and the mace because they just look like tools you would use in a kitchen, and bread here because why not? Should we maybe add like a sign to the side of our seat? I'm thinking definitely maybe. I think that looks pretty good. And I do think that that's it. With that final detail added, we have officially completed this tutorial. And unfortunately, that means that this video is over. Typically speaking, we would now place the build in my city, but as you saw at the start of the video, we've already done it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also, consider becoming a channel member. You will gain access to loyalty badges, some fun emojis, and a monthly download for every single build used in our city. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.